Hey, how's it going? So today I'm coming to you to talk about marketing funnel for discovery calls. If you happen to be catching this video live, do me a favor, hit pound live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you happen to be catching this video via the replay, do me a favor, hit pound replay. Let me know where you are tuning in from. If you want a deeper dive and you would like my help with optimizing your marketing funnel, you can schedule a free marketing optimization call by going to vladimirdonis.com. All right, so marketing funnel for discovery calls. In my most recent video, the thing that I talked about is talked about the fact that you can use information. And when you use information properly, you can bring people into your funnel. And the idea is that you bring people into your funnel based on a knowledge and or an expertise. And then you can leverage the individuals that are part of your email list to be able to sell them other products. And the product that I was talking about in that case, I was talking about something related to network marketing. And that is something that people do all of the time, and it also works. The thing that's on my mind today is I want to talk about marketing funnels for the sole purpose of getting someone on a discovery calls, because there's two schools of thoughts out there. One school of thought is, hey, I'm going to bring someone into my marketing funnel for free, meaning that I'm going to just give them information. And when I give them the information for free, the idea is they're going to give me their email address. And then after they give me their email address, I can go ahead and get them into my funnel and ascend them to schedule a time, with me. So from a layout standpoint, let me just kind of just share with you from a layout standpoint what that funnel looks like. From a layout standpoint, that funnel looks like, hey, that person's just simply going to a page because they saw something on Facebook, on social media, or whatever platform you're using to market, and they saw something that was intriguing enough that prompted them to go and click on the ad to go to the next step. The thing that you said in your ad resonates with them, and it's a problem that they're looking to solve. And because it's a problem they're looking to solve, it's enough for them to click and say, hey, let me go to the first page. Let me take the first step and identify what this person is talking about. So then they go to your first page, and your first page is optimized, and your first page gives them the opportunity to enter in their email address and in exchange for some type of a value piece of content. And after you provide them the piece of value content, your second page can be as simple as say, hey, thank you for requesting this free gift and or this free resource is going to be delivered to you. And after you deliver the free content to them, right? So you simply just have just two pages here. Page number one, they can give you their email address. Page number two, you're telling them thank you, and they can go ahead. You can either give them the content on that page, or you can tell them to go to their email address in order to access the content. Now, the job of that content is to be able to deliver value and to ascend and to invite them to the next step of your marketing funnel, being that that's what your discovery call. So some people, right, that is the model that they choose, and that model definitely works. However, at the same time, there's individuals out there that says, hey, I'd rather not collect the lead. I would much rather someone, pay me as they go through my marketing process. I remember going through someone's marketing process probably a couple of years ago. And as I was going through this person's marketing process, it was what we call a free plus shipping marketing process, meaning that that person had something on a drive. The stuff that they had was of value, and they were only selling it for about $7. It was $7, and I'm going to show you how. I can't even remember what the expected outcome was, but it was something intriguing enough that prompted me to say, you know what, this thing here that you're selling, it's only $7. It's going to show me how to create an email follow-up campaign. I don't mind paying you $7 for it. So I went ahead and paid this individual $7 for it. And then in the next step, right, so the next page, this person had something else for sale. It was something for, say, $47, or maybe let's just say it was $200. And if you said no to the thing that was $200, that person gave you the option to do a payment plan, and you can do a payment plan. So imagine going through the very first page of that person's funnel. Instead of you only being able to become a lead, now you have to actually buy something. That's, you can enter that person's funnel per se, is you have to buy something. And then after you buy something, they have what we call a one-time offer. And that one-time offer is additional training, additional information that's going to help you to solve a completely different problem. And, they're going to give it to you at a discount. So instead of me charging you $400 for this training, I usually charge $400 for it. But this time around, I'm going to give it to you for just $200. So it's a one-time offer. You can go ahead and take advantage of that one-time offer. And guess what? If you decide to take advantage of that one-time offer, all of a sudden that person went from making $47 in their marketing funnel to $247. If you say no to that offer, the third offer they're going to make you is they're going to make you an offer for you to do a payment plan. Hey, you know what? You don't have the $200 now. Don't worry, because you can go ahead and split up the $200 into two payments. Pay me $100 today, and in the next 30 days, pay me $100. And I remember going through that person's marketing process, and in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, that's what that person is selling. That person is just selling some information, and that information, they decide to just break it up into a couple of different pieces, and they decide to break it up into a marketing funnel. Well, to my surprise, that person had what we call a done-for-you type service. And, after going through step 1 of the marketing funnel, step 2, step 3, this last step was that person invited you to what we call a masterclass, a webinar. And after you attend the webinar, that person gave you the opportunity to get on the phone with them. And after getting on the phone with them, you have the option to buy their done-for-you type of a service. So as you can see, just two different, frame of thought as it relates to, hey, my goal at the end of the day is to get someone on the phone, but there's different paths. The first path is a little bit shorter, a lot less friction. The second path can be a lot more profitable, because with the second person, they're saying that, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to spend money on ads, and I want to be able to recoup that money as soon as possible. And because I want to recoup that money as soon as possible, I want what we call a sales funnel. I want to be able to sell at every step of the funnel. The first person says, you know what, I'm going to just lead with information, and I just want to generate a lead, because I know after I generate a lead, I'm going to continue to work that lead, and eventually some of those individuals are going to get on the phone with me, and they're going to do business with me. Now, the second person, even though you go through that person's funnel and you end up buying something per se, that person's still going to have some follow-up as well. It's just that they're getting paid before someone gets on the phone with them. And to some extent, and for some individuals, they would say that if someone pays, that person is a lot more serious, and that person is a lot more likely to convert when you get that person on the phone. And the reason why is because that person, the level of pain that person has is a bit higher, because that person just paid me, $250. So they've already shown me that, you know what, this is not something that is a hobby. This is something that they're taking serious. So from a conversion standpoint, it's much higher. So those are the two different frames of thought, and those are the two different processes that you can use if you want to have what we call a discovery call funnel. Both funnels work, right? Both of them are very, very, very effective. It's just a matter of which one you want to do, because both of them work. Both of them has been working for quite some time. So I just wanted to come online and kind of just share those two different types of funnel with you in the event that you want to go ahead and create a funnel for the sole purpose of trying to get someone on a call. Pound live if you happen to be catching this live. Pound replay if you happen to be catching this via the replay. That's it. That's all I have for you for now. I'll talk to you soon.